Alright, here we are with our 34 Ford Coupe, our Street Beast replica car. And what we're going to do today, if you notice in this door right here, I've installed power windows. I got that window rolled down. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to install power windows the easy way, one-man job in your Street Beast car. So when you open your kit up, what you're going to do is you're going to come across this bracket right here. Now that is your manual window regulator that you get with your Street Beast kit. I don't recommend to use these because they're really not accurate. The windows roll up very hard and it's hard to line them up. So we don't ever install those here. If you want to install them, just follow what I'm doing, and basically it's the same procedure. Now when you open your kit, you're going to get your glass, your side glass. They should both be exactly the same. Look at the power window system that I choose to use in these cars. If you look real close at the power window system that I choose to use, it's very similar to the system that Street Beast gives you, the manual regulator system. It's very easy, simple to use, and pretty much easy installation. The window pinch bracket is already installed on the vehicle, on the motor. It's all ready to line up in there, all ready to put in. You get your brace right here that's just temporarily bolted, okay? And it actually bolts to the motor, and then we're going to watch if you look right here on the motor, you'll see that there's little mounting holes. We will be cutting that bracket so we can mount our motor, and it'll stay solid in place and we won't have no vibrations. So let's see what we can do, and we'll get going on this. It comes with all your wire harness, all your switches. It comes with your wire tubing for your doors. It comes with everything that you need. It comes with explicit wiring diagrams and instructions, but it doesn't come with installation in your Street Beast door. It doesn't tell you how to do that. This is a universal kit. It's very inexpensive, and it works. To me, it works a lot better than the more expensive kits do, the more extravagant, big name guys. So, let's get on that door. We're going to put that power window in, and I'm going to show you how it's done. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead, and if you look right here, okay, you want to go ahead and remove the latch that you installed earlier in your door, which I showed you in your previous videos. That way, you're going to have easy access to slide your glass up inside the hole, okay, and your latch won't be in the way, because the windows on these fit very, very tight. So let's remove that latch. Now I want to explain one thing. When I install these, I weld all the brackets in, and to make it a nice, tight, secure fit. Okay, so when you see me do this with welding this in, doesn't mean you have to weld these in. Okay, this is just a video to show you, basically how to install the glass and give you a few tech tips along the way. You can bolt these brackets in if you want. The Street Beast window track that comes with it comes with L brackets already made, okay? And you can actually bolt those on there if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and weld these on. So just because I'm welding them on doesn't mean you have to weld all the stuff inside there. You can still, bolt everything in. So the next thing that we want to do on our vehicles, we want to get that glass up inside there. And to do that, because this is going to be a one-man job, because most of us out there are working on our cars by ourselves, we're going to need a good-sized piece of angle iron. Now what this angle iron's for, or something substantial to equivalent to it, is we're going to go ahead and clamp that onto the L bracket the angle iron that's already installed in our car. And what that's going to do is that's going to hold our window in there while we line all of our track up. And I want you to pay real close attention how I put this track in, because before I put it in, I'm going to explain to you once that, and then I'll probably explain to you several times. You already have your track inside the back here. It's already installed in this area. You want to go ahead and glue your felt channel, your window track channel. Go ahead and glue that in. And what you want to do is use weather strip adhesive 3M right there. Okay? Put a real good supply of glue on it, and then just stick it in there and let it dry. When you put it in there, you want to come up above the track that's in here, the window track. You want to come up above the window channel. You want to come about 1 inch up. Don't go any further than that, because your glass will start getting stuck inside the gaps here. So that's real important. When we put this glass in here and I put the track on, you're going to think that the window's fitting in there real sloppy and loose, okay? There's a reason for that, okay? A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll take their track and they'll slide it up in there and they'll get it nice and tight, and the window won't have any room, you know, to move up and down the channel like it's supposed to. You don't want your window channel, okay, to be mounted in there where the window is stiff up inside it. That's what a lot of people that build these cars, that's one of the major mistakes they make installing their glass. So let me get the glass, and we're going to slide it up in here. Once I get it in there, I'm going to go ahead and clamp my angle iron to the existing angle iron bracket in the car, and then we'll get our window channel in. So let's see if we can even do that. I don't know. Like I explained before, we're doing this by ourselves. This particular job, putting the glass in, would actually be wise if you had 2 people. One out on side the car here to hold the glass up and help you, shift the glass in through the opening of the door. Okay? So, you want to take your glass. Remember now, the latch is already removed. And I'm going to try to do this the best possible way I can, where you can see what I'm doing. And when you slide it up in here, you want to go behind this bar. You want to go in front of this bar and behind this bar right here. You want to get it up in there. This is the hard part, see? What we're going to do is we're going to take our angle iron, just like so. And this is where it comes in handy to have 2 people, but I think, since I have everything already prepared, I can do it by myself. And then you want to set your glass. Hold on a minute. Then you want to set your glass and just let it rest. And if you're lucky, the glass will be high enough where it'll barely be touching inside the gap here, so it won't wobble around. So you slide it all the way in as tight as you can get it, okay, over into the channel that we already glued, the felt channel that we already glued.